Happy non-baby shower bingo day. I know, it's sad. It's sad, everyone, but it had to happen. Why do my kids text me as soon as I'm doing something? Crazy kids. I better just text Tiana back before she freaks out. Hi Tammy. Hi Annie. Hi Elaine. Hi Lorraine. Mwah. Hi Sunshine. Hi, I've said hi Terry. Hi Marie. Hi Angela. Hi Terry. Terry says hi Annie. Hi Lorraine. Hi Sunshine. And hi Deb. How's everyone going today? Hope everyone's doing really well. Hope everyone's not. Hi Tammy. Look, there's Auntie Tammy. She's gonna have Matilda any day. It's so exciting. Don't pull hair, please. Thank you, Annie, for sharing that. I just wanted to let everyone know again, I'm sorry that the baby shower bingo is not happening today. Hope everyone's not too disappointed. I can guarantee you I've got a floor full of prizes just sitting there waiting for their winners. Leslie asked me to postpone it for 2 weeks. Hi Lorna. Hi Paula. She's asked me to postpone it for 2 weeks, just due to when the storm actually does fully hit. They're talking about electricity outages, and you know, she just doesn't know how it's going to go. There's also some other weather coming after the hurricane that's coming now. So she thought it was best if we could wait for 2 weeks, and hopefully everything will be schmick again. It wasn't just Leslie's decision either. I knew of a couple of the people that have sent prizes through who weren't able to make it. So that was a factor, and also my foot is a factor. I was going to, for baby shower bingo, I was going to set everything up in my garage, set up a table with all the prizes on and everything. And unfortunately, I know I do have a family here, but they kind of grunt and growl when I ask for their help. So I do a lot of things just by myself, and I couldn't imagine getting like there's about 25 prizes here, all in bags, like this one where there's a bumblebee and a special insect book, and there's a bee hat down the bottom. So there's all those prizes like that, and I couldn't imagine getting all of the 25 downstairs, all of my lighting and everything. I couldn't imagine doing that all myself in the way I'm feeling at the moment. So I was also a factor. So, but obviously, just to let you know, the competition, pretty much, if you can call it a competition, is closed now. There will be no more entries. It's just whoever has entered, and that will still be all happening just in 2 weeks' time. Plus, it'll be school holidays in 2 weeks' time, so I won't have to zip out halfway through to get my kids to school. Hi, Angela. Angela says hi to Lorraine. And he said, as long as I get time here with everyone, I'm good. Oh, hi, Annie. Eva K. Mead, hi, how are you? Astral's here, hello. She didn't have to evacuate yet. So, you know, the original talk about it was that they would be, the storm would hit Thursday, Friday. Well, I guess that's still right. It's still Thursday there, isn't it, Leslie? But she has plans to go to her mum's tomorrow. So at the moment, unfortunately, it is pretty standard. It probably could have happened, but you know, safety first. We couldn't be sure. Sunshine said, yes, my brother-in-law hold to get him a generator. But I told him to get a generator because he might be losing power from the storm. Yes, that's right. And Marie said, good, but some people choose to write it out. Yes, some people choose to write it out. And Leslie said she probably would, but she lives in a trailer. And, you know, that's a problem, you know, when you have a hurricane coming like that, she always has to evacuate, you know, her and her husband. And the little doggies. But just to let you know that she has put all of her own babies in a plastic container, and all of the gifts she's been given, she's also put securely in a big plastic container. She's quite upset about that, but you know, we can't help what we can't help, can we? All the little reborns said hi, how you going? I'm going okay. Heidi High's here, said hi all. Hope you're having good days. We are. Marie said, yeah, we rode out Katrina. Yeah, and that was pretty huge, wasn't it? Sorry to hear. I felt that's okay. You know, like I was thinking before, it was a week today since I fell over. I want to give out a bit of a shout out to Mari. Mari comes on and watches my videos. I'm not sure if she watches them live, but I do know she watches them afterwards. Hi, Mari. Mateo, say hi, Mari. And anyway, she rang me up after last week's stream and she said, your foot looks really bad. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you know. I'm a typical Aussie and it's just like, yeah, it'll get better. And she's like, no, you go wrap it up firmly and elevate it. And I'm like, okay. So I did just what she said. And I do have to say, although it still feels very sore, the swelling has gone down. Oh. So it's just swollen around my ankle, but not on top of my foot like it was. So I've been using crutches to help me get around, just so I'm not putting so much pressure on it. And I'm positive that I'm getting there, but sometimes I just need a little push. I mean, I haven't hurt my ankle very often in my life to fully know what's the best option. But she said, no, get that done. So thank you, Mari. I did exactly what you said. Nana's Reborns, hi, how are you? And I did get your email, by the way. I just haven't got back to you yet because I haven't been at that computer for very long. Mari said, got to worry about a load of flooding homes. Yes, that's true too. Sunshine said, yes, indeed. Leslie needs to evacuate to stay safe. That's right. For all the little reborn said, my granddaughter is here, but she is away from it. Oh, is there? Oh, right, but she's away from it. Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's away from it. Marie said, we have one in the Gulf right now. There is so many around, isn't there? There's Tammy. Tammy is there. And, you know, we just wanted to say, for anyone who didn't hear me before, Matilda has now left Ireland. I've got to put it up on my map, don't I? She has now left Ireland and she is on her way to Tammy in America. So we're so excited. So stay tuned this week for Tammy's going to be posting her first YouTube video on Matilda's arrival. So it's very exciting. We are very excited. And he said, good girl, you rest, Mouse. I will. No one push her. That's right. Sunshine said, that's good news to hear that your ankle is doing better, Annette. Thank you. Send coolers. Yes. There's my therapy. I tried to message you, Patricia. And please don't be mad at me today. I do not have a Pepsi Max. I have an American drink. I have orange cream soda. I can lie and I could say, oh, this is to support, you know, Leslie in her hurricane. I thought I'd drink something American with an Oklahoma can cooler. But the truth is I ran out of Pepsi Max and I was almost crying and I thought I need a soda. So I had one of these in the fridge for my thing that I've been supposed to do forever, which is to do a test on American drinks. But I never made it. But I'm drinking this. So anyway. Back to Patricia. I sent you a message earlier and I don't know if you replied, so I'm really offended. I'm going to go see if you replied because you are going to be so upset that you didn't reply. Let me see. No. That means she hasn't been on Facebook yet and she missed it. Anyway, so I'm going to get on to that. Now, Patricia, are you listening? I need to know you're listening first. Hi, Laura. Oh, they're reporting on the news now. Heidi, hi. Charmin, is that how you say it? Or Charmin? Says, hi, your babies are beautiful. I'm almost finished with my first reborn. I learned a lot from watching you and other reborn artists. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad, and I would love to see your first baby. It's always, one of the most exciting things, isn't it? Marie said, yeah, Matilda headed my way. Exactly. Reborn Mama said, hi, Annette. Hi, how are you? Under sunshine, cool. All the little Reborn said, didn't get email from you. No problem. I know you have a lot on. Take care. Is there a new email from you, Ruth? Have I missed another one? It does happen. Cream soda. I've never had orange cream soda. I just have creaming soda. So I don't even know what creaming soda exactly is. Maybe it is orange. But that one says orange cream soda, so it sounds fine. And he says, don't cry, hun. Pepsi Max isn't important today. Or every day. No, it is important every day. As soon as I finish this stream, I'm getting in my car and going to the shop and getting a Pepsi Max. Because I have to. It's important. Tammy said, how's the drought situation in Australia? Pretty much the same. And there has been some light rain, but there hasn't been a lot of relief as such. Okay, so I'm going to stop for a moment and I'm going to just look at you, Patricia. I'm just looking at you. I received a message this morning from a very special friend of ours, and she wanted me to pass on this to you. A hunker burning love. Now, everyone, bow down. Thank you. Angela from Island Treasures has made Patricia an Elvis outfit for her reborn. Crikey Moses is all I can say. Isn't that unbelievably the most adorable thing you have ever seen? We need a minute silence for this. Is that a minute? Yeah, but I've got to roll down to see what she has said. Hi, Nanny Boo. Hopefully everyone didn't say anything particular at that moment. Reborn Mama, I'm glad to hear you're well. Yes, it's early morning for Patricia. Just imagine when she's got to get up for the baby shower. Angela said, yes, Heidi, I'm drinking chocolate milk. Oh, hurricane holiday. Okay. Heidi said, I found bourbon-flavoured cola yesterday. Oh, my God, wow. There we go. Patricia has said, oh, my, that is gorgeous. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. Terry said, oh, my God, how cute. Marie said, we will send you all of our rain from these hurricanes. Yes, please. That would be awesome. All the little Reborn said, I have to have my diet do daily. Really? Yes, definitely. Sunshine said just had pizza and cold soft drink. Oh, I'd love a piece of pizza right now. Heidi Hi said, yummy. I love chocolate milk. It's pretty yum. Sunshine said, oh, wow, that's gorgeous. Sunshine said it's bowling down. Okay. Heidi Hi said, that's amazing, Angela, isn't it? All the little Reborn said, so cute. Marie said, hats off to this Elvis outfit. And Patricia said, for me, I really don't know, but I think so. It kind of seems like it. Annie said, I'm working on a new project stitch called Waffle Stitch. It's so cute, but really hard. Interesting. Gritless Wonder said, I would love a Reborn, but can't afford several hundreds for a doll. Any ideas that I could get a cheaper version that wouldn't... Well, some of the shops have, like Behringer babies and that, which are much cheaper, but still look fairly realistic and very cute. A lot of people just start at some of those. Or go on Facebook pages, Reborns for Sale. Sometimes you can see amazing babies, which you will soon see soon, are very cheap. Sunshine ran out of yarn. Sorry to hear that. Tammy said the outfit is adorable. I've got a 4-inch silicone coming. So I'm making clothes for him now. Oh, my God, wow. Oh, your Diet Dr. Pepper. Totally, Ruth. Nanny Boo said, how can I contact you if I have questions about adopting a baby? Well, you can send me an email. Annie, if you wouldn't mind to share my email address there, send me the email and I can reply to you. Patricia said, Angela is so talented. Heidi High said, from the news, police fears of biblical floods, 40 inches or more. That's crazy, crazy. Elaine said, I am watching, just there's some diapers collection for sale. Okay, cool. On your Instagram. Great. Sunshine said, giraffes, safe, save your pennies. And I recommend eBay or maybe Goodwill. That's a good point. Patricia is lost for words. I can totally understand why. All the Little Reborn said, so I fully understand about your Pepsi Max. Yes, it's hard, isn't it? Without it, you just get used to it. Pat's here. How are you, Pat? Pat said, hi, Annette and everyone. Hope you're all good and feel good after my holiday. Yeah, after your holidays, I know. Holidays went too fast, didn't they? Sorry, Pat, about your holiday finishing as well. Reborn Mama said, I'm working on a Reborn 3-month Joseph next week. That will be so fun. So fun. He's such a chubber. Sunshine said, geez, Heidi, that is scary. That is a lot of water. It is. That's okay, Nanny Boo. Angela said, I'm trying a bigger one. Oh, that sounds cool. Marie said, wow, Heidi, that's extremely bad. Definitely would be very bad. Astral says, Paradise Galleries makes cute babies. Shaman says, do you sell your babies? And if so, where? I don't generally. People do put in orders from custom babies from me, but I do have a long waiting period. So generally, if you're willing to wait, it's normally about a year, then you can order one and I'm happy to make one for you. But as into selling babies, I never have one available to sell generally. Sunshine said, yes, it's crazy. Heidi High said, my family owned a dairy processing plant. We used to give out chocolate milk for Halloween. Oh, how cute would that be? I love when companies do things like that. All the Little Reborns said, I had to ask about the cost to make Mateo. Oh, that's okay. Oh, no, that's fine. I'll have a look at the emails and try to find it for you. Sunshine said, I'm watching the Weather Channel about Hurricane Florence. Nanny Boo said, I saw some reasonably reborns by Cherish Dolls on Etsy. They are more reborn than the Paradise Galleries. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yes, so there's a lot of places you can look and you will find from time to time ones that come up. Holly Bob's, I think, was Holidays. Just maybe a cute name for it. All the Little Reborn said, oh, I so want to make the kit Joseph. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? Tammy said, can't wait to see him reborn, Mama. Pat Brown says, Mary, Holly Bob's is a holiday. Yes. Gritless Wonder said, so your new baby's name? I'll get to that in one moment. This is not my new baby, if anyone's new to my stream. You sent a picture of Dawn. Okay, Deb has just sent me a picture of her baby, Dawn. Sorry if I'm sort of fidgety, guys, but my foot is sore and I can't sit still. There's her baby, Dawn. Her big girl, Dawn, I should say. She is so cute. I should bring my new baby up. Lorraine said, we could use 40-inch spread over the whole of Australia. We could, definitely. Imagine that. Marie said, never heard a vacation called that. It's quite cute, isn't it? Giveaways have good reborns too. Yes. Nana's Reborn said, I used a brush like that one you use on my and my veins came out better looking. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I have to let everyone know too that the new paints that I've been trialing have been going so well. Just sit down there for a I'm so excited with how well the paints are looking, and I can't wait to fully release them. For anyone looking, if you're looking at my website, they're called Magical Realism. I've been working on, I used a couple of colours this week. I just can't believe how well they've come out. So the fact is I've got to really get down and dirty with it and get them all on the shelf to sell. And then I've got to work on all the instructions and tutorials of how to use them, because they're really easy to use. This is your first time? Okay, well, that's Mateo. He's a baby, a world traveler. He'll be going around the world in about, oh my God, what is it? Like 4 months he'll be leaving, something like that. So he's always with me. But I've got a new baby. I'll show him 1 second. Patricia said, I met with Kerry yesterday and she brought a 3-month-old Joseph. He's absolutely gorgeous. Yes, he is. He's so cute. Heidi High said, I finished the painting on 2 preemie babies. Now for the hair and eyelashes. Aww. Elaine said, can message on Telegram after live stream about my 3... Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes, I will get back to that. Tammy says, 9 days till my painting class. Woohoo! That's exciting. And you're waiting on your paints, Nana. That's cool. Sunshine said, Tammy, who is the instructor? And Tammy Nelson said, are the paints air dry? He said, they're air dry. They're air dry. So basically, I've been a little bit tired with what's on the air dry market at the moment. I mean, there is some great paints. Like, I'm not putting anyone's paints down. They are fantastic. I mean, Melissa George has come up with a wonderful, I think she does tutorials. I haven't actually seen any of them, but she swears by the paint, golden paints. And Melissa George, she's on Patreon. If anyone ever wants to follow her, she is fantastic. But she swears by those paints. Why I am sort of down on paints is because I've been struggling to get them. I tried to get the golden paints for some time, but the people from Golden Paints were a little bit not eager to sell, especially to a company like me who doesn't have... I do have a storefront, but I'm not like in a shopping complex area. They want someone who's amongst other shops and who actually have an art shop. I've been using Luminaire for years, and I sell Luminaire, but unfortunately the paint's great and the people who own the company are great, but it takes quite a bit of time for me to actually receive the paints from them. And by that time, a lot of my customers are a little bit upset because of the waiting period. So I thought, I can't do this anymore. The turnaround for air dry paints is too quick. I've got to come up with something. So I've been in the process and I've made some great headway with that. And they will be air dry paints. And so far, how I've been using them, I meant to bring out my tester kit, but I forgot and I'm not going downstairs to get it. But so far, it looks... actually, I've got a picture. Thank you, Heidi. She sent me pictures of her Kaylin baby that she's working on. Thank you. Thank you so much. Are you waiting for my paints to come out? Oh, really? That's so cool. Hi, Mary. Sorry, I did get your message just a minute ago, but I couldn't really sit and type to you when I'm on live stream. Kyle said, I watched you all night. I'm planning to start my first Reborn as soon as I get funds saved up. I can't wait. I love watching you. I feel I've learned so much. One thing about my paints, so thank you so much for saying that, Kyle. Is it Kylie? One thing about my paints is I'm going to have a 3mm trial size, which you'll be able to get a set so cheap, like really cheap. I haven't got the prices organised and everything yet, but it'll be something like $30 or something. That's Australian. So really, really cheap. And then from trial size, we go to sample size. If you just, want some small sample size, which is about 5mm. Then up to, which will be the popular size, 10mm. And then if you want the big size, 30mm. And everything is really well priced. So what I'm trying to do is make it... a lot of people these days are wanting to go with air dry because they're not wanting to use ovens. So I'm trying to make it really well priced. So those people that are really struggling with finances these days. I mean, as we know, a lot of bills and everything are all going up and our wages are not. So we're struggling with everyday luxuries like that. So I'm trying to keep the prices down using a great product. But I'm already almost converted. I mean, I love my heat set paints. I really, really do. And I know it might seem to some people like I'm talking up something of my own that I'm trying to sell. But no, I'm going to show you a picture. Stop talking, Annette. Slap. It is Kylie. Kylie, okay. Sorry, I called you Kyle before. And sorry for those who are sending me pictures right now. I'm sort of so much talking and have to get back to what I'm watching. This is only after like about 3 layers of paint. I don't know how well you can see that. I might put the color up on that. The brightness, I mean. That was only after about 3 layers of paint. It just stuck really, really well. Now, as for the arm, it started off, this was just after I'd done like a prep layer. So that's just to prep the vinyl, getting ready for paint. This was after like 1 layer of like a red, and this was after the 2nd layer. So I wish I'd got the pictures of the creases I did. I did all the creases in the fist there. But you can see from the different color at the bottom how that's blank. That's how it started, and how this looks like it's just got that nice blended red in. It's perfect. Oh, I could scream at how well it was turning out. And I was sitting there afterwards and I'm rubbing it because, you know, I've got to really test this. I've got to put it through the ringer. So I was rubbing it and, you know, mucking around with it, being really rude with it. Basically it was really well. There was nothing coming off, and it's not even had a final seal yet. I haven't even finished the colors, or, you know, it's got to still have blue tones and green tones and yellow tones. So I'm talking crazy, but it's really great. That is a good deal now. Yes, it will be really great deal. And the trial size will be exactly what it sounds like. You can get a cheap trial size, you can have a go, and if you don't like it, then you say, well, I haven't lost too much money on that. Instead of losing, you know, like say my master set with Luminaire, it's like $140. And if you don't like those paints, it's kind of like, well, bad luck. I want to make it really cheap and, you know, those little trial size so people can literally just try it. Nanny Boo said, I really want a Reborn baby twins, a boy and a girl, but I can barely afford them. What you need to do, Nanny Boo, is find an artist who will take a lay-by. Anyone that takes a lay-by, especially if they'll go for a year or something, then within that year, you can pay it off at your own leisure. And by the end of it, you're fully paid off and it feels like you really didn't fork too much money out because you were just doing bit by bit. That's the best way to get a Reborn. Sunshine said, that I can afford. Perfect price. Thank you. Lorraine said, okay, I'll watch it after this. No one look now. Okay. Kylie said, yes, I want air dry, and I looked at your page. My husband is active duty military, so I want a hobby for when he's gone, which seems like he's more... Okay. Well, thank you for looking at my page. The air dry paints, the magical realism, you will see there's a link. There's actually a heading for magical realism at the moment. There's none on there yet, though, but over the coming weeks, it definitely will start to fill up with them. First, I'll be filling up with just the colours, and then once I've got all the colours I need to sell, I'll start creating the packages. So just keep a lookout for that. Give it probably anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks and they'll all be available. Nana Nora said, can't wait. I would love to buy paints from you. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm very grateful. Mary said, I'm bringing Alfie next month. Oh, that sounds exciting. Heidi said, I can't seem to keep air dry from getting lint or fuzzies on it. I love the way heat sets look anyway. Heat sets look amazing. I mean, look at Mateo, for instance. He looks amazing. I do know air dry paints can sometimes get a little bit sticky. That's another thing I'll be testing with the one I'm doing. From what I wish I had it with me right now, but from what I recall, it didn't really feel that sticky. So let's hope that it's not. And another thing, yes, you love the syndicate. Another thing too is, you know, with these paints, if I can make them so cheap, then I can make them accessible to people that are heat set artists, and they'll be great for touch-ups. Talking about touch-ups, I'm going to try to get to everyone's messages as I go, but I really need you to meet my new baby. I talk too much, don't I? Yes. And I mean, Angela, you say they look amazing, and you're a heat set artist, so am I. But here's an instance that I want to talk to. That's why I'm going to bring up this baby right now. Come on. Everyone ready to meet my new baby? A lot of you may have already met her on Patreon. Trisha said that sounds very reasonable. Annette, I use Special Care Reborn paint, but I can convert to yours easily. Yeah, well, the Special Care paints are amazing, and it's great if you can get them offhand. But I find a lot of companies, suppliers, run out really quickly of, you know, special colors or sets, and that's what I'm going to try not to do. I'm going to try to always have them in stock, every color, because it's so frustrating when you want to go and order a color and they're out of stock. It's like, oh. Oh, the little Reborn said, wow, what's the difference? I would love to try them. Well, basically, air dry paints, you just apply them and leave them to set for around 20 minutes. Add a new color. You don't need to. Obviously, with the heat set, you've got to, after you apply the colors, you've got to put it in the oven to cure. You've got to wait for the kit to cool. Sometimes people can burn kits. You know, it can be upsetting. Okay, so I'm going to skip everyone. Talwika, hi, how are you? Your speechless outfit is beautiful. Yes, it is. Kylie said, I'll watch for them. Thank you so much. I'll be talking about them too. So anyone who is forgetting about them over the couple of weeks, I'll be talking about them all the time, just because. And please note, I don't care if no one buys them. I really don't care. It's not about making a sale. For me, it's just about showing people an alternative that they may or may not want to use. If I never sell them, I don't care. It's just, I do things like that all the time. I buy things and they don't sell, and I don't care. Okay, stop talking, Annette. Okay, so my new baby is here. Everyone's saying yes. Please meet Michaela. This is Michaela. She is so cute and chubby. She's just as big as me. One day she's going to be bigger than me because she's a big girl. I adopted her from a family who couldn't look after her anymore. They obviously fed her very well. You didn't miss anything really, Lorraine. I was just talking about my paints that I'm trying to do. So she is so, so lovely. I really love her. Now, this wonderful lady I bought her from actually had her head and hair done by an artist, and the limbs she did herself. So this is one of the things I loved about this baby. It's your niece's name. I was going to call her Kayla, but Lorraine said that she thought Michaela would be good, which is my Kayla. I love that idea, Lorraine. So I've called her Michaela. I was going to call her Kayla after my friend's daughter who committed suicide a couple of years back. Some of you may remember. And she looks a little bit like Michaela. Although Kayla was never chubby. But anyway, so this lady she painted the limbs herself. So you will see that there's a slight difference in the shade of the limbs to the head. Now, this is what I mean. If I get these air dry paints working awesome, I can literally touch up her paint work on her arms without pulling her apart at all. Now, that's a great benefit, especially if you're wanting to refurb babies or you just want to do a little touch up without pulling the baby apart. This baby did have a boo-boo. She has a gimpy leg. So I would say from looking at that has happened in the oven. Absolutely has happened in the oven. She's left it in the oven too long, or the oven has been too hot, and it has deformed the foot. Now, I love her deformity. I don't think that's bad at all. I mean, the lady who sold it to me kept saying, are you sure? Are you sure? And I'm like, yes, that's what I love her for, that she has that specialty. But you look at her fat rolls, but you can't tell, like if she's wearing socks or something, So yeah, I'm going to use my air dry paints to touch up her limbs and get it more the same colouring as her beautiful face. Look at those lips. I know, right? You want to die. She is so cute. I haven't brushed her hair down, so that's Mummy's fault. But I'm just saying, that's why I was talking about these air dry paints, because you can do touch-ups. You know, if your baby has a little bit of rubs or something, you could touch up just that spot. Don't have to ovenize it, and it's your way to go. Marie said, boy, she is Chunky Monkey. She is a chunky monkey. And remember the other day we were talking about her nickname is Pork Chop. So that's what I loved that. Nana says, adorable. Nanny Boo said, oh my God, she's chunky, very beautiful. Love the name. Pat said, oh, she's gorgeous. I have a granddaughter called Michaela. Oh, that's so cute. That's another name I like. I was thinking of Michaelina. I love that name too. Edie said, woohoo, I got here finally. Yay! How are you, Edie? Lorraine said, where is your new chubby bubba? Oh, you're behind me, but yes, here it is. Tammy said she is adorable, looks so cuddly. She is cuddly, but she's quite big. Like, I'm so used to holding little Mateo that my arms almost get sore because I've got a lot more to wrap around, you know? It's a lot like all this. Look, my arms are small and she takes up my whole arm. And he said, my new niece, oh, she's a little chubby bunny. That's your nickname for her. Sunshine said she reminds me so much of my Layla. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, Doreen, hi Doreen, said she is lovely. Charmin says, or is that Charmaine? Or just Charmin? Says, how can you use heat set paints and not have bad fumes? Never use them, but a lot of women say they've got fumes and awful. Well, I don't really think they're awful. I guess it's each to their own. It's one of those sort of things. I mean, we use odorless solvent with the paints, which does keep the odor down a bit. I really don't know how to answer that because I just don't think they're really fumey. But there has been some health concerns with women over the years, and even some people have said, you know, it can be cancer causing when there's been a few losses in the Reborn community of some amazing women. And people have said that's down to, you know, the fumes of the heat set paints. So, I mean, I really don't know. It's a hard one to answer that. She's got Reborn Clubfoot. That's right. Clubfoot. That's so cute, guys. That's what I thought. Nana said, so cute, my little pork chop. Yes. Anna said, hey, ladies, how are you all? I'm good. Alan, I wanted to let you know, Alan sent me a message last night. Some of you guys may have heard about the strawberries in Australia that have had needles in them, and that's in my area. So there's a strawberry farmer. It's very, very sad, actually, because the strawberry farmer has had a disgruntled employee who's put these needles in the strawberries, and they've been found in our local, you know, Woolworths shops and that sort of thing. Luckily enough, I don't eat strawberries, and either does most of my family. But it was a concern. They're asking everyone to cut up their strawberries now before they eat them. So they have all been recalled and everything. So it's a little bit concerning. But yeah, Alan, that was close to me. Sunshine said, LOL on it. Marie said she's got she's got some ham hock legs. She certainly does. Sunshine said, hi, Alan, how are you? Pumpkin's here. How are you, Pumpkin? How are you going? Hope you're doing better today. Terry says, hi, Alan. Annie says, hi, bro. Alan said, I'm good, thanks, under sunshine. Trisha said, hi, Alan. Alan said, hi, Terry. Alan said, Annie, how are you? Sunshine said, cool, Alan. What size is she? She is like a 21-inch. That's what I read. She is the Kai kit, Kai, by Nicole something, if anyone wants to look her up. Patricia said, hi, Alan. Alan said, I'm doing okay, thanks. Look, you get swarmed when you come, Alan. You should know this by now. Desiree said, love your new baby, unique baby. Yes. And this is for anyone who wasn't here the other day. I had to buy her simply due to her price. I got her for 160 Australian dollars, which is crazy because if you go on to buy her kit, it's like literally about that amount of money. And I thought she was done beautifully. I thought if I didn't connect with her, I could easily get that money back. So I just it wasn't on my radar to go and buy a reborn baby. I don't do things like that. It just popped up on Facebook and I thought $160. Oh my God, it was wow. And it was actually $150 plus postage. She wanted $25 postage. I offered her 160 all up and she accepted it. So she was actually willing for negotiations. She said that, but I didn't want to negotiate her down too much because I thought she was asking a fair enough price as it was. But I was a little bit tight for money, so I had to do a little bit. But yeah, just goes to show you if even without looking, you can find a reborn at a really good price. You just got to keep looking. Thank you, Precious, for sharing my website. I appreciate that. Talwicka said, love those brown brows and button nose. I know, isn't she got beautiful brows? Look at that. And she's got little milk dots on her nose. So sweetly done. I adore her. Mary said she's beautiful. Yes, she's your baby's cousin. They're like very similar, chunkers. No Pepsi Max, no, because I haven't got any this morning, so I have to drink something else. And he said, I'll stop using Genesis heat paints because you stopped using Genesis heat paints because of massive migraines. I hate to pitch the paint out though. Okay. Mary, she ran out. Okay, yeah, I ran out. Alan said, Miss Tilly is on her way to Tammy's, guys. I know. And poor little Alan's daughter, Nicole, was very sad. She was very bonded to Matilda, so it was hard for her to say goodbye. Marie said, that's sad. A person would put needles in strawberries. Very sad. Because even if you've got a problem with your employee, why would you want to hurt just a general public? What if a child had eaten it? And by the way, no one has been hurt by it. They got onto it really quickly. Sunshine said, cool, congratulations to Tammy. Tammy said, Mary, has the package arrived yet? Charmin said, thank you so much for responding to all my questions. Your person and teacher. You're very welcome. Lorraine said, love her. She is beautiful, isn't she? She's so cute. Sorry, I'm really fussy up there. Alan said, I was shocked, Marie. How could someone do that? Imagine if a child ate one of those. Yes, that's right. Sunshine said, that is pretty sad that people would do that to a child. Shaman said, thank you so much for responding to my... Oh, am I reading again? Sorry. Sunshine said, am I getting one soon? I'm getting one soon. It will be gifted to me. Oh, okay. Alan said, I've seen some really nice Reborn just today and have very reasonable prices. Yes, some do, don't they? Frog Lover said, oh my, so gorgeous. Isn't she? She's so cute and fat and chubby. Alan said, what is that you're drinking in it? It is a Hank's orange cream soda, an American drink from what I assume. Well, that's where I got it from, a company that sells international drinks. Desiree said, Kai was sculpted by Nicole Russell. That's it. Elaine said, some call me, how dare call me. Oh, someone called you. Yeah, how dare they call you on live stream? Don't they know? Like, seriously. Heidi said, she makes me want a chunky baby. Yes. Mary said, Tammy, I'll let you know. Marie said, do you have to have wire rack in a new wave to use it in reforming? Because one I brought from Lady doesn't have one. I think it's better to. You would still put your, like cloth nappy on top of the wire rack. But I think it's needed so that the heat goes around. I'm pretty sure. If it didn't come with one, probably just going to have to go to a secondhand shop and see if they've got, a small cookie one or something, or get someone to make one for you. Probably best someone that's using a new wave. I mean, Bountiful Babies sell the new wave oven, and they've got all the instructions. So go and have a read of that and see what they say about having that wire rack at the bottom. Trisha said that's my sister's name. She spelt it Macaela. It is the feminine of Michael, which means who is God. Wow, isn't that good? Sunshine said, I have a chunky baby. Her name is Peaches. Aww. Thank you, Lorraine. She is beautiful. I wonder if she has a magnet dummy. I don't even know if she has a dummy. Feels it's not sticking, but maybe I could turn that around. I think she might, Where's all my dummies? No. Maybe she hasn't got one. I can try this one. The honeybug one. Nope. It has no magnet in it. Funny that. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. Maybe it's just the wrong way around, but I don't think she should. Should it cute with a dummy? Yeah. Maybe she does. Well, I have to fix that. Deb said, I need to get a blanket for Dawn. Oh, right. She's a big girl. She'd just need a lap blanket, wouldn't she? Annie could maybe make something like that. Willow said, hi, Annette. I'm late again. Hee gorgeous baby. Do I miss the announcement about Leslie's shower? Did you? No. So, well, basically, it's just going to happen in 2 weeks' time, just due to the hurricane and things going on. So 2 weeks, it's just postponed. Elaine said, I seen some sell Reborn Presley for $150 and he's a sold out kit. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Heidi High said, I do not use the racks in my new wave. Awesome, thank you so much. So there we got the answer for that. Lorraine says she has pork chop legs. Yes, she does have these pork chop legs. Marie said, I might try and try the manufacturer's a new wave online to get one. Well, if you have a talk to Heidi High, she says she doesn't use it. So if she doesn't, ask her about it and it might help you. Marie said, think her chunky legs remind me of chicken legs. Alan said, Carrie did the 3-month-old Joseph and he looked really lovely. I was going to paint him for Nicole, but Carrie said she would be too heavy for Nicole. Such a big baby. Yes, well, I mean, obviously I love Michaela, but she is a big baby. She is a real handful. I mean, compared to Mateo and Matilda, they're perfect for a young size, but they're also perfect for adults. I mean, when it comes to Mateo, I mean, he's really easy for me to take out in public because if I don't necessarily want to carry him at a certain time, I can easily wrap him in his blanket and I lay him in a special bag I've got, and it's fine, but she wouldn't fit in that special bag. She'd be like all chunking out everywhere, so she's not. I would only be able to take her somewhere where I was willing to have her on show the whole time or in a pram. But with Mateo and Matilda, they're easy. They're like, we can call them pocket babies really because they're easy to take out. Sorry, I've missed a lot there. Heidi High said here, you asked where all your dummies are. Thank you. They're there. Angela said, are you selling your new paints at the show? I'm going to try. I'm really going to try. At least some of them will be available. Tammy said she needs a magnet. She definitely does, doesn't she? Sunshine said, under the willow tree, Leslie rescheduled her baby shower 2 weeks from today because she is having power outages and she has to evacuate. Marie said, did you have to turn the baby? Heidi. Alan said, Tammy, Miss Tilly is on her way to you. Watch out. That's a little cyclone in its own. Shaman said, beautiful tattoo that you're holding. That you're holding? I heard that a new wave oven is good for the heat set paints, and that's true. Beautiful tattoo that I'm holding. Is that this one? But you can't even see that. Maybe it's Tato. Heidi said, I don't use racks either, but when I do the matte varnish, I bake twice, cooling between bakes, but flip on the second bake. There we go. Isn't it great to have a community here where we can all ask and get advice? Lorraine said, what size clothes does she wear? I think, well, the outfit she is wearing at the moment, just sit there, Mateo, is a 3-0. So you can see it's sort of like really, really quite firm. It fits her lovely, but maybe a 3-0 or a 2-0. She'll fit in nicely. Baby dolls and more. Hello, how are you? Oh, Willow said, thank you, Under Sunshine. Yeah, the storm was supposed to land in our state today, but it's still really nice out, so I'm guessing it's taking its time. Yeah, it's just trying to take its time, trying to get fully noticed. I think it's an attention seeker, that hurricane. Sunshine said, because you don't smell the fumes, but it's very expensive. Okay. What did you miss? Nothing really. We talked about air dry paints. We talked about my new baby. Edie said, Annette, could you yell, please? They're mowing outside and I can't hear the lawnmowers. I've yelled at them, but they don't listen. Can you turn your bloody lawnmower off, please? We're trying to watch a live stream. Sorry for all those who didn't want me to yell. That wasn't even yelling. It was talking a bit louder. Shaman said, I didn't mean tattoo. I mean chub chub. Oh, okay. Chub chub. Alan said, we had so much fun when we took Nicole out in public. Nicole was carrying Matilda and some women at the store thought she was real. Oh, isn't that cute? Heidi said, if they're not available for the show, do a coming soon display. Heidi, you're very smart. Very good. That is a great idea. Deb said we are coming up there on the 10th and 15th of October. Oh, a little bit after the show. That's a shame. Tammy said, Alan, I will keep a close eye on her. I'm sure she will have fun. Sunshine said, wow, nice, Debs. Marie said, severe weather update. Weather getting severe. Scary, isn't it? Sunshine said, well, Marie, do you live near North Carolina or South Carolina? Willow loves owls. Hey, how are you? Alan said, I'm glad I chose air dryer because I don't need an oven. Yeah, well, you know, the fact is, you know, like my oven's quite big. I would love to not have it because it just takes up so much space. Patricia said, Debs, are you going to the doll show? It's on the 30th, so I think she's not going to this one, but next year she is, where you're going to be there. Sunshine said, so true, Alan, I agreed with you. And Willow said, hi, Willow loves owls. Have you gotten your package yet? Exciting. Marie said, that's awesome work if people think they are human babies. Oh, it's pretty good. Marie is in Louisiana. And Willow loves owls says, no, she hasn't received the package yet. Annie said, Mouse, you said Annie can make that before and I missed it. I was struggling to breathe for, oh, I'm so sorry to hear. I was talking about like maybe a little lap blanket for Deb's baby girl. Well, it's not a baby girl, it's a little girl. She needs to get a blanket for her. Desiree said, I never in years of reborning used a new wave oven, only convection oven, and never ever ruined a kit. Me too, Desiree. I hope I said your name right. I use a convection oven too, and I swear by it. I love it. I really love it. But I can understand the people that use the new wave ovens. I just like an oven that's a little bit bigger so I can be making the bigger babies and not have to worry. Tiffany, hello. She said, hi, I'm late. I'm just popping in to say hi. Have had so many issues with my daughter's school lately. It's driving me bonkers. So trying to get kids to sleep so I can relax. Hope your week is going well. It is going well. I hope everything goes okay. Bloody schools, hey? They cause so much of our stress. Like, seriously. There we go. There's Raven. She says, hi, everyone. Good morning. This is your new niece, Michaela. How are you going, Raven? Everyone's saying hello to Raven. Willow said, can't wait to see Ava's prizes on her. Oh, wow. Sunshine said, Desiree, can I use a regular oven for heat set paints? You can use a regular oven for heat set paints, but the only problem is you're going to be putting fumes throughout that oven, which could be not very good when we're cooking food for ourselves afterwards in that oven. So it will work. It'll definitely work, but it's just not recommended due to like the health concerns, basically. Haven't I got my arms full here? Wicked says hello to everyone. And he said, oh, so a lap blanket or a baby blanket. I can do that. I have to contact me. You have to contact me. Well, maybe she may or may not. I just offered it, said that you could do it. But being in Australia, it normally works out quite expensive to get a blanket from you, unfortunately, Annie. Because they're so heavy to send, you know. Heidi High said, I got my new wave on eBay, but I've owned one in my kitchen for years. I love cooking with it. Now that actual company has a buy one, get one free. Lorraine said, Raven, hi, long time no here. Heidi High said, so if you want a great oven for your kitchen, you'll have one for food and one for reborn. Isn't that a great idea? That's so cool. Tammy said, I have a new wave. It's great. Heidi said, can you get a toddler in the convection oven? I can. I've got a really big one. But the point with mine is it's not all at once. So I would have to do, say, the head and the limbs in one bake, and the next bake I'd have to do the legs. Patricia said, hi, Raven. And he said, Chubby Bunny looks like she wants a fist bump. Yeah, exactly. She was getting a bit heavy for me, you know. She's a heavy, well, she's not really heavy. It's just so big and awkward. I'm not used to it because I'm used to holding this little Tinkerbell, sweet little munchkin here. Everyone's saying hello to Raven. You got migraines from those paints, yes, Annie. Marie said, if I knew I could have used a convection oven, I would have gotten one instead. Why is a convection better? I don't think it's better, seriously. I think that they're both as good as each other. For me personally, it was the fact I liked the convection oven due to the size, that I could use different size babies, when I think when you with a new wave, sometimes you're restricted to the size babies you're working on. So that's why I didn't go with that. But I think that they both work as good as each other, to be honest. Precious said, I found out what's worse than a power outage. Having to go out while workers are replacing the toilet and you have a big hole in your floor. That was my weekend. Oh my God. Well, that would have been interesting. So you have to walk down the bloody street to go to the toilet. Willow Loves Al said, I will send lots of pictures of Ava in her new clothes when I get them under the willow tree. Desiree said, oven should only be used for reborning, not cooking. Regular oven, you'll need a thermometer. When I first reborned, like seriously guys, the first time I ever reborned, I used the at-home oven. I mean, we didn't know any different, of course. But yeah, I did, and I did it for a couple of weeks, and I thought how much I loved it, and then I went on and I bought a convection oven. So I'm guilty of doing that. Raven said, "Oh, look, my beautiful niece." Tammy said, "I was afraid the baby would smell like burnt chicken from the oven." Yeah, exactly. I did worry about that at the time. Or garlic or something if you cook some chicken Kiev or something. Were you okay there? Sunshine said, "Okay, thanks, Annette, for info. Just to decide what to do about my oven issues." Okay, fair enough. And he said, "Okay, get your shipping to AU is expensive, so if she can pay me back for shipping." Yeah, I understand. Baby Dolls and More said, "Hardest question ever, sleeping or asleep babies?" Hardest question, yes. You know what? It used to be asleep babies. I used to just only love asleep babies. I think they're so peaceful and so loving. But like I always say, after having Mateo and Matilda, I really love the awake babies now. Mainly because you can really give them a character. I mean, look at him. If he was asleep right now, it would look silly him doing that. But if I want him to sleep, I can simply, put him down and, he looks asleep. So that's what I love about awake babies, that they can really be interactive in so many ways. Now, one of our great friends this morning spoke to me and told me that some nasty Instagrammer has been sharing pictures, has shared a picture of Mateo being nasty. And just to let you know, I mean, I probably shouldn't be announcing them. They'll probably love it. I'm not going to say their name because I don't want to talk out loud about them, but that's what they're called. And they don't have many followers. Actually, they're starting to get a bit of followers. But if you look down, oh, Mateo's picture has been removed. There you go. There was a picture of Mateo on there. I'm kind of saying that he's ugly and weird. I did report it, so maybe that is why it's been taken down. But they're putting that. I mean, there's some pretty horrible reborns on there, but there's some nice ones as well. And each one they say something horrible about. That one, it just says you got games on your phone. Megamind and Minions Love Child. I don't know. Some things are not so bad, but some things are horrible. But just to let you know that they had stolen my picture of Mateo and put it on there with some ugly words. I did report them, but someone was saying that they stole my image. I don't mind anyone stealing any of my images as long as they've got something nice to say. If they have something horrible to say about my little baby boy here, then I have something to say. And I certainly said it. Don't you worry. Tricia said, "Mateo looks so small compared to that chubby baby Michaela." Yes, but so much easier to hold on to. Raven said, "Taking a break from listing products on my website and eBay. Been really busy expanding my business." I'm so excited for you, Raven. I can't wait to see what's happening. Annie said, "I've been scrapping if I'm making it bigger, I could sell that to her." Oh, okay. I can understand. Annie said, "I love heavy babies. Can I hold her?" You can hold her. Raven said, "Where did the Barbie come from?" The one I bought. I've just bought her off Facebook, one that someone's selling on a Facebook page. You can sit. You're going to watch everyone? Watch like that. Annie said, "Oh, yeah, send her the work in progress. That's okay." Heidi High said, "I think it's time to show the pics everyone sent you, Annette." Okay. It can take a while, though, sometimes. And I'm not necessarily here to show many pictures. Okay. Heidi sent me a picture. Oh, that's of Shadow and Dawn. That's really cute. Plus, if I sit and show people's pictures, it means I really fall behind on the words. That's Annie's waffle stitch she's working on at the moment. And Heidi's picture of Harry's head that she's working on. Looking good. Looking real good. There's his legs. Keep it up. That's great. Now, that's all I'm showing as in pictures. Just those ones on Facebook. Otherwise, I'd be looking through so many different platforms to see what pictures have been sent. Edie said, I got my first new wave, brand new, from the Salvation Army for $39.99. And the second one from my husband's classmate next to new for $25. That's amazing. That's really good. And he said, can I hold Michaela and Xanthi? Xanthi is here. Gee, I don't have time to bring these babies up today. Shaman said, so is it okay to use New Wave for reborning? Absolutely. Or is it better to use oven? Sorry, I missed everything. I was changing my grandbaby. That's okay. Use the New Wave. Use the New Wave. That's the best one to go for. Don't use your home oven. I did report her. Marie said, Mateo looks like he's trying to poke his hand. Yes, he was trying to. He likes to hold on. He's always holding on to something, whether it's my necklace, my mouth, my shirt, my hair. Sunshine said, wow, that's so rude that happened to Ashton Drake Britain on Facebook. Okay. I know, what a douchebag. She didn't have many likes anyway, so it didn't really matter, but some people are sad, aren't they? And he said, my nephew is not ugly. He looks like you, Mouse. So he's beautiful. Just like you. Thief stole. Yep, that's right. Sunshine said, good for you, Annette. Thank you. Trisha said, I seen it and reported it. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Sunshine said, both my social media are in private. I don't need to keep mine private because I'm trying to, make people obviously get to know Matilda and Mateo and just follow their journey, Heidi High said, hold up the name on Instagram account again. Takes longer to read backwards. It was just actually Reborn Ugly. That was it. And he said, I'll screenshot pics. Thank you. Thank you. Baby Doll said, have you ever dressed Mateo as a girl? No, I couldn't do that. I really couldn't. But thinking about that, when I made Tinkerbell and had her made last week, it kind of gave me a little insight to what he would look like as a girl. But no, I just couldn't do that to him. I feel horrible. Oh, boy, oh boy. Will's messaging me now. Children, I tell you what. Son, what would you like? Hey, is it okay if I go to Byron's house tomorrow? After work? Yes. Boys. Astral said, have you started figuring out Maddie's travels, Mouse? I have. I do have a list of everyone. I just really have to sit down and work out where everyone's from. I think my struggles at the moment is I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings because there's so many people I love. There's so many people who want Mateo again. Want Mateo, they've already had Matilda. But I've got to try to think of the people who haven't had that option yet. So I guess that's why I'm restrained on giving any lists out yet, just because I just don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But there will be another baby and there'll be more journeys in the future. But yeah, I've got to wrap my head around that and stop thinking about it because I can't please everyone, can I? But that's what I do in life. It's crazy. Matilda is about to be arriving at Tammy Nelson's house. Probably within the next week. Talwika said, I'm hoping someone comes up with a baby that has thin, flexible eyelid that you can use up and yeah, that'd be a cute idea, wouldn't it? So they could look like you can pull it down for a sleep, and that's a good idea. And he said, Mouse missed my question, but it's okay. She can get away with it. Okay, what was your question? Lorraine said, Michaela makes 2 of Mateo. She's very heavy. Yes. She's actually not that heavy. She's just bulky. But I can imagine carrying her around would still get sore, you know. Annie said, so can I hold any baby? Can I just hug you then, Mouse? Yes, you can. Oh, Lorraine said, I'll be on my cruise. When do you leave on your cruise, Lorraine? Alan said, sorry, I was away for a bit. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Wicked said, can't wait to get my very own Tink. Absolutely. Precious said, I have 4 babies up for adoption. They are fantasy, but I don't know how well they are liked in the majority of the community. So I'm careful when I announce them. It's horrible when you have to be careful, isn't it? And he said, I got to say, I love you all so much. Oh, we love you too. Lorraine said, why do they call you Yogurt Girl for? It was because one time she was talking on messages, and she kept saying yogurt by accident instead of another word. So then we said Yogurt Girl. Sunshine said, not really, Alan. She was just talking about her Instagram. Some people took Mateo's picture and made fun of Annette's Reborn, maybe. They called him ugly. Willow said, some on Instagram try to sell my baby. Really? Oh my God. Alan said, sad person, Sunshine. They need to get a life. They do. And he said, when you have time, Mouse, can you message me when I get Tilly so I can know when to expect it? Just from memory, I think it is February. In February, you'll be getting her. Sunshine said, oh, hello, because I misspelled the word I typed it Yogurt Girl. Yep, and Annie likes to call me Yogurt Girl. Precious said, you could make world travelling twins. That has been a thought on my brain quite a bit, but I just think to be honest, it's hard enough for people to deal with one baby and take pictures and videos. If they had 2 babies, I just think it would be exceptionally difficult. I mean, in our brain, we don't think it's difficult. We think, hey, that's easy. But in reality, it can be difficult. You've got to get the time to do it, then you've got to get setups and things. So I don't think it would be it's a great idea, but I don't think it would work very well. Tammy's got love hearts there. Sunshine said, since then, Lorraine, she loves to call me Yogurt Girl. Lorraine said, oh, okay, I fully understand now. I thought we were all being calling you Yogurt. And he said, my question was, if I send pics of Aikani's scrap, can you share so if the young lady wants one, she can shed me that maybe? I don't know. just send it to me. I don't even know what you're talking about. Shaman said, I'd love to send you pictures of my first Reborn once they're finished. Where do I send them? Annie or Precious, could you share my email address, please? And you can email them to me, or you can go to Facebook on my page, Aussie Reborn Supplies. Sorry, guys, I'm starting to get a bit of a headache, so if I'm a little bit funny, I've just realised the time, so this is great. This will work great for my headache. Mwah. I'm going to turn the lights down now, getting ready for story time, and that will help my headache. Okay. Heidi said Mateo's pic is still on there in the yellow clothes. Oh, okay, maybe it was just removed from me seeing it. Yes, he is in the yellow clothes. Cindy said, glad I caught the live. Missed you. So, how are you going, Cindy? Baby Doll said, have you ever made a silicone baby? I have. I didn't like working with silicone as much as I liked reborning. So I decided at that time that I would leave it to the people who really love doing that. And for me, I stuck with reborning. Terry said, Esme is staring at, Mateo. Oh, that's so cute. I prefer sunshine too, Lorraine. Talwicka said, hi, I have 2 fairies almost done to put up. Okay, that's cool. And he said, I had pics of my Shane stolen before and tried selling him. So I messaged the page and reported the listing. Tamika, is that how you say it? Said, hi, how are you? Sunshine said, okay, Lorraine, no worries here. Okay, so the young lady that wanted the blanket was Deb. We all know Deb. She's not young lady. She's just Deb. There's the blanket, Deb, if you're interested in getting anything like that. I'm not even sure if she's still here, but there you go. Valerie's here. She said, hello, all. How are you all? How are you? I hope you're doing well, Valerie. Cindy said, hi under sunshine. Angela said, too much postage for twins. Yes, it would get really expensive. I'd have to make them both very small. Otherwise it would. I mean, yeah, too much. Alan said, listen, guys, if you create a baby and you get a negative feedback, just ask them, are they interested? And if not, tell them to jog on. Exactly. Alan said, I have no time for people who make it their business to try to upset someone for their music. Yeah, unfortunately there's just some really sad, sick people out there. Wicked Little Reborn said, I have to go. Got 2 dolls to finish painting. Bye, Raven. Thanks for joining us. It's still winter there, precious. Sunshine said, Kieran and Peaches is ready for story time. Great. Now, don't forget, before holidays, you all asked me to read Koala Lou again, the big book. So I'm going to do that today. So get all your babies ready and we'll read Koala Lou together. Heidi Hi said, oh no, now I sent my headache to you. I already sent it to Angela. Oh, it's okay. It'll go away soon. My headache is probably Pepsi Max related, but no, it's probably not. I did wake up with a headache. Everyone says bye to Raven. Lorraine said, now we have just started the beautiful season of spring. Isn't it lovely? Oh, the weather at the moment is so beautiful. It's so crisp and there's flowers around. Even though there's dry grass, it's still nice. Shama said, thank you so much. Everyone's saying goodbye to Raven. Annie said, thanks, Mouse. And yes, I love Deb. I was just calling your young ladies and gents or kids. I refuse to say the word old when referencing. Well, you don't have to say old when you're referencing a friend. You just say their name. Bye, Raven. Mwah to you too. Sunshine's babies are ready. Marie is ready. Precious said my favourite. Oh, that's cool. I know it's spring now in Australia. We do still have some cold evenings, but generally it's really, really nice. Valerie said, oh, Koala Lou, yay. Elaine said, it's spring now. Alan said, Val, I hope you're doing okay. Lorraine said, oh, and I was just going to send you a pic of Miss Gracie. See, you can send me a picture of Miss Gracie because I haven't had many pictures from you. Please don't think just because I've got too many pictures that I can do some, just not all. Like, if you know what I mean, I don't want to be overwhelmed with people sending me pictures all the time. So send it to me. You're ready for fall, Sunshine? Deb said, I'll message you after the stream, Annie. Story time. Yes. Precious said, it's going to be fall soon in the States. And Valerie said, thanks, Alan. Today was hard, but I'm back in rhythm, so that's good. I'm glad to hear that, Valerie. Trish said, have you tried Vicks Vapor Rub for your headache? A little on each temple, some on the forehead helps out sometimes. I haven't tried it, actually. Pat's ready for story. Lights are down. And Alan is glad to hear she's on the mend. Now, I'm just going to move my chair. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So I can get over here. Okay, and Heidi High said that's a good idea, Trisha. I will give that a go. So Koala Lou, this is my favourite book, as I've told you in the past. I used to always read it to my kids. It's one of those kind of books that if you're a little bit of an emotional person and get heartwarmed about certain stories, it can bring a tear to your eye, and you might hear my voice crack up a little bit because it always gets me. Deb says Dawn and Shadow are ready. Awesome. Hannah's ready. Okay, let's get started. Koala Lou. I've got to friggin' juggle with this big book. It's so big. My kids' ones isn't as big. It's about that size. But this was just a special made one, so I thought, oh well, got to get it, don't you? Okay, Koala Lou. I'm going to have to sit like this. Okay. No, I went too far. Sorry, these big pages. Okay. There was once a baby koala, so soft and round that all who saw her loved her. Her name was Koala Lou. But it was her mother who loved her most of all. 100 times a day she would laugh and shake her head and say, Koala Lou, I do love you. The years passed and other koalas were born, brothers and sisters for Koala Lou. Soon her mother was so busy she didn't have time to tell Koala Lou that she loved her, although of course she did. Every night, as she curled up under the stars, Koala Lou thought about the times when her mother had looked at her and said, Koala Lou, I do love you. And she longed for her to say that again. One night, Koala Lou had a splendid idea. Preparations had begun for the Bush Olympics. She would enter the Olympics. She would compete in the gum tree climbing event and she would win. And her mother would fling her arms around her neck and say again, Koala Lou, I do love you. Koala Lou began her training right away. She jogged and puffed and lifted weights and panted. She hung from a branch with one claw at a time till she ached. She did push-ups till her stomach hurt. And last of all, she climbed the tallest tree that she could find over and over again. Sometimes her mother would watch her and ask, How you doing, Blossom? Fine, just fine, Koala Lou would reply. At last, the day of the Bush Olympics arrived. Koala Claus had also entered the gum tree climbing and everyone knew how fast she was. But Koala Lou wasn't scared. She saw her mother in the crowd and imagined her saying again, Koala Lou, I do love you. Her heart was filled with hope. It was Koala Claus who went first. Her climb was a record-breaking 22 metres in 70 seconds flat. The spectators whistled and cheered and wildly waved their holiday hats. Can I do better than that? Thought Koala Lou. I must. As she stepped towards the tree, a hush fell over the crowd. On your mark, said the kookaburra. Get set, go! Koala Lou leapt onto the tree. Up and up and up she climbed, higher and higher and higher, faster and faster and faster, until She was right at the very top. The spectators roared and clapped and stamped their feet. But she wasn't fast enough. In spite of all her training and all her hoping, it was Koala Claus who won the gum tree climbing. Koala Lou came second. Koala Lou went off and hid. She heard the shouts of the Bush Olympics and cried her little heart out. When the first stars of the evening appeared in the sky, Koala Lou crept home through the dark and up into the gum tree. Her mother was waiting for her. Before she could say a word, her mother had flung her arms around her neck and said, "Koala Lou, I do love you. I always have and I always will." And she hugged her for a very long time. The end. We got through it. I didn't break my arms. I hope everyone enjoyed it again. I didn't cry. Tricia said Denver, Bella, and me were ready. Okay, that's good. Heidi said she is chunky in the face like Michaela. Yes, she is. Oh, Michaela's going to come back up for a bit. Lorraine said 26th of October till the 4th of November. You go away. Oh, my God. I hope Leslie's baby is born by then. Heidi High said, I wish it wasn't so expensive to ship to you. I have an element of education degree and could pass on some amazing books. Oh, wow. Donna Cole said, great book. Precious said, cute. Pat said, oh, thank you, Annette. That was lovely. I'm glad you liked it. Marie said, yes, I did. Alan said, lovely. Tammy Nelson said, such a beautiful story. Astral said, Tay. Deb said, I love koalas. I do too. Heidi High said, oh, that was so cute. Baby Doll said, I've never heard that story before. It is a beautiful story. Oh, yay, you meant to say, Astral. Okay. What baby is that? This baby? Are we talking about? Willow said, how sweet. Reminds me of my little ones. It's hard to give all if you have more than one child to tend to. It is difficult. It can be difficult. Sunshine said, oh, I love that Koala Lou. Too cute. And he said, her new one moments. Oh, yes, my new baby girl. This is Michaela. This is my new baby girl. Pork chop, Michaela. Sunshine said, oh, I love that Koala Lou. So true. And he said, her new one. Oh, yep, sorry, you said that. Thank you, Donna. Yes, she is very cute. Sunshine said Peaches and Kiran, sorry, says thank you for story time. We loved it. Oh, that's good. Lorraine said, if you have nothing good to say, yeah, say nothing. That's exactly right. All right. Well, that's me for today, guys. Next Tuesday, we have really got to get back to painting, but what I'm going to do is I'm working on my air dry paints with my test kit with you guys. So you'll get to see me working, doing my testing with those paints and creating a baby at the same time. So it should be really good. So stay tuned for that one. It's going to be exciting. Michaela needs her hair brushed. She's got bad hair. Terry said, anyone wanting to get in on the baby pool of the date Leslie's baby born is born, see my video and comment to guess. So yes, if you go to Terry's channel, you will see that she's got a baby pool, which is guess the date of Leslie's baby to be born. So go there and you just comment under her under that particular video and you could win a prize, which is exciting. Oh, what is this one? What do I think of that ribbon? I think it's pretty cool. A baby Grinch for sale. It's definitely well made for a Grinch. If anyone likes the Grinch, that's quite a good baby. That's cool. Now, did I miss anyone else? No, I don't think so. Heidi said, goodbye, everyone. Bye, Heidi. Thanks for coming today. Hope you're doing well. Precious said, I think it's a great story. It reminds me of the kids. We always love them, and just because we love them, we have to tell them still. Exactly. You can't stop that. Bye, Elaine. Bye, Deb. Sunshine said, cool. Can't wait to see it next Monday or Tuesday. Yes, it'll be fun. Alan said, just sent you a pic of one of the babies I was telling you about. Okay, great. I showed that. 150 pounds. That's not very bad considering what the work's gone into it. My headache is already feeling better with the lights down. Thank you. Chrissy likes the Grinch. Yes, yes. Trisha said, night, everyone. Bye, Annette. Have a good weekend. I definitely will. Bye, guys. And he said, bye, Mouse and little chubby bunny. Say bye, all my aunties. Unfortunately, she'll never go around the world because she would send us all broke. Totally broke. Tammy said, goodbye, Annette and everyone. See you all next week or sooner if Matilda arrives before next week. So make sure you're subscribed to Tammy's YouTube channel, and then you'll get to see the video when she does arrive. Terry said, bye, everyone. Marie said, bye, Annette. Really good, good. Pat said, and okay, Annette, thank you for the chat again. I did miss you when I was away. Take care. Talk soon. Mwah. Bye, Pat. Love you. Bye, Edie. Mwah. Astral said, bye, Mouse, and rest that for I will. And next week, hopefully, I'll be walking back to normal again. It's really quite inconvenient, you know, because I'm a go-go person, so it really slows me down. Sunshine said, night, everyone, and Annette and Mateo and Michaela. We'll see you all next week, and happy that your headache is gone. Thank you. Alan said, goodbye, Annette, babies, and all you guys. Hope you have a brilliant weekend. Mwah. Love you, Alan. Have a good weekend. Say hello to Nicole for us. Bye, Sunshine. Bye, Precious. Love you guys. Love all of you. I'll see you next week. And for those on Patreon, even if you're not, even if you're just a follower, I will see you anyway during that as well. Bye, Angela. Bye, Patricia. Bye, Lorraine. First time Reborn, just in time to say goodbye. Bye. And bye, Sunshine. Good night. And to everyone else I didn't say good night to you. And all my ghost watchers, bye. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate you. Mwah. I hope you enjoyed the new baby, Michaela. Bye, guys. She's so chubby. Bye.